Hey everybody, we are so excited that you guys are joining us for the 100-day New Year, New You challenge. I am Casey. I'm going to be kind of hosting you guys, helping you guys along through this journey. I'll be in a lot of the videos, maybe some I won't be, but I'm also going to be doing this challenge with you guys. So hopefully, I'll be able to kind of work through things with you. And I am here today with Alice. She is one of our wellness coaches that we are featuring on our website, 100% Chiropractic/NYNY challenge. So you can find her on there. We'll be talking today about 3 reasons why people are not successful in these challenges. And Alice here has been doing this for many years and worked with many clients. And so she is going to walk through these things with us and kind of help us out on this journey. So Alice, where do we start?
Hi Casey, thank you so much for having me. And yes, we're going to talk today about 3 different areas where people go wrong when they go into these challenges. All right, the first one is setting unrealistic goals. Oh my goodness. I think I put it number 1 for a reason, because people set these grandiose visions of what they're going to do in this time period, and it doesn't work. Okay, so you're not going to lose 200 pounds in 100 days. That is ridiculous. Okay, or you're not going to go to the gym 14 times in 1 week if you haven't been working out in a year. It's probably not a good idea. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're setting more realistic goals.
Realistic goals are great, especially to have someone help you out, because sometimes, in our head, it's easy to say, this is what I want, and I'm pumped right now. But then we all know how lifestyle comes into play, and you have kids that are, they have to go to practice, and who knows what happens. So it's good to have somebody to kind of talk to about these things and tell them, so this is kind of how my schedule goes, and then have somebody who's, professional, and she's dealt with this with hundreds of people. So she's able to come in and say, hey, I've seen how this works and how this doesn't work, knowing your schedule. Maybe we should try this, and let's, she can kind of coach you through that, start you out slow or fast if you need, whatever is tuned into you. So I think that's pretty exciting. I'm definitely gonna use those services.
And then it kind of also leads into our second tip. And how many of you heard of the yo-yo effect, where people gain lots of weight and then they lose lots of weight and then they gain even more back? Well, we're saying yo-yo, no mo.
Yo-yo, no mo.
We are not about that life, okay? What you achieve here, we hope it is long-term. It's not just for this 100-day challenge. We want to set you up for success. And so we do this by creating lifestyle habits, not short-term goals, but lifestyle habits that you can carry with you. So a lot of times people will be like, okay, well, I'm going to work out 7 days a week, 3 hours a day. And it's like, okay, well, is that something that you actually want to do forever? Because that's why people yo-yos, like, okay, during this 30-day challenge, this 100-day challenge, whatever, they might do that. But then what happens is at the end of the challenge, they stop doing that. And then guess what? They're right back up to their original weight. And then sometimes, a lot of times, because your metabolism shifts, they gain even more weight back. So whatever you do, it's got to be consistent. You got to love it. And it really has to be sustainable.
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons a 100-day challenge is a long time, and we know that, but we did this intentionally. One, because, 100% chiropractic, 100 days makes sense. But also because we've talked to Alice and understood that this yo-yo effect is really difficult on people. So if we did something that was short-term, especially involving this detox, your body can yo-yo pretty easily. So taking that into account, having wellness coaches, people who are here for you to set up goals, to set up characteristics, to set up things that you're doing in with intention. So when you change these habits that you have and you change it on a long-term basis, you're changing them for the better. They're sustainable long-term, and you're able to keep this up even long past this 100-day challenge.
Yes, and that leads us into our third huge mistake or kind of error that I see, is that people don't honor their word. And these all kind of flow into each other, right? People set too big of goals, and then they don't create them sustainable, and then they say they're going to do things, and then they don't. Well, the solution to this is accountability. Having somebody to be accountable to, whether it's, you can of course have your friends or your family, but having a professional accountability buddy like myself as a wellness coach, what we do is each week we check in. What worked? What didn't? How can we improve from here? So maybe you had set a goal of just 30 minutes a day of walking, but maybe you thought that was too low of a goal, or maybe you achieved it and you're ready for more. So it's super important to build success momentum, okay? So in the beginning, we might actually start off with smaller goals, and then we slowly build and integrate more. So we don't want to do too much all at once. That's why, again, this is a 100-day challenge. We're going to be sustainable. This is going to be long-term. We're not having the yo-yo effect. So I, as a coach, am here to support you in being accountable to your word. Your word is your wand. Imagine if every single thing that you said, you did. What would that be like?
It's pretty incredible. I know if I did everything that I said or that I wanted to do, like maybe wake up early and go to the gym before work, and when I got home, make a salad and do some yoga and then read a book and then go to sleep, that maybe has happened never. So,
right.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's okay that maybe that has never happened. And then so that's why it's going back to number one of setting a realistic goal. Okay, so maybe that's not a realistic goal to do every day or maybe all at once, but what is a schedule that might work better? And then so that's something that as a coach, I help you to integrate into your life, again, long term, in a way that you enjoy, in a way that you love, in a way that is exciting, and in a way that is rewarding.
Yeah, and it's exciting to have somebody who's like, hey, how was your night last night? How did this go for you? And you're like, oh, well, it didn't happen. And they're like, well, let's talk about why. And then you can figure out the things that are going on in your life and really find things that you can hold yourself accountable for, and in ways you can do it. And it's great too to have somebody who's not a partner, not a coworker, not a family member, but somebody who's completely separate for you, but still completely on your side. It's like having an angel on your shoulder who's just there helping you out the whole way. A little Alice angel. So I think that is a very important thing to use our professional resources for your benefit. These people are only here to help you, and they have been tried and true and well tested in the field, and they know what they're doing. So we definitely are excited to have Alice on board. And once again, you can find her on our website at 100chiropractic.com. Oh, sorry, 100%chiropractic.com, all written out, /NYNY challenge. And you go right up to the top to your resources, and you can check out trainers. So we also will have a live question and answer with her. I will post that in the email, so stay tuned, and you can tune into Instagram Live and see her Instagram, check her out, and ask her any questions that you might have, anything that you're going through, and we'll answer it live right there. And the things that you ask might help other people to answer their questions as well. So we're super excited. And we're also going to do a workout of the week with Alice, so stay tuned for that video.
All right, thank you so much for having me here. We're so excited about this challenge, and we hope that these tips were useful today. And if you have any further questions, again, we have tons of opportunities to interact with us, reach out to us, and you got this.
See you soon.